Hi folks, welcome once again to Prophecy Update, where we look at current events in the light of Bible prophecy. My name is Bob Mitchell. I will be with you for the next few minutes. Hello there friends, there are signs of a new deal between Turkey and Iran under the guiding hand of Russia. The deal includes Turkish military presence in Syria in exchange for Iranian control over the south of Damascus, which ultimately will mean a permanent influence on the political decision in Damascus. The three parties are hoping to reach an agreement in the coming meeting in Astana in Kazakhstan this Thursday, today, and on Friday. If they do, it will be a new step in Russia's distribution for areas of influence on regional and major countries in and around Syria. It will also be an additional reference to Moscow's intentions to put pressure on Damascus to accept the Turkish military presence in northern Syria. Since Russia, Turkey and Iran reached an agreement in May 2016 during Astana talks to form a de-escalation zone or de-escalation zones in 4 Syrian areas, Turkey proposed a military presence in these 4 areas. Then they reduced its request to one city, Idlib. Iran has now approved a Turkish proposal to play a direct military role in Idlib, and the Russian army has now been deployed in Afrin, north of Aleppo in Syria. Russia, Turkey and Iran are allies. Turkey and Iran, especially Iran, are enemies of Israel and under Russian permission are now in Syria. At the same time, under Russian noses, Iran and North Korea have been attempting to build missile bases in Syria that could potentially attack Israel with a nuclear weapon. Please keep an eye on all this that is happening in the Middle East and in East Asia. Many of the church fathers believed the Antichrist would come from Assyria and he would be Jewish. The ancient Assyrian area includes Turkey as well as Syria itself. But having said that, many believers also believe the revived Roman Empire of the European Union is prophetic in nature and will birth the Antichrist, and I shall be looking at that in a few days or so. So please remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, so you can be notified when new items come up. Thanks again for watching folks, and God bless you. Did God encode the identity of the Messiah within the names and the events recorded in the Old Testament? Did he also bypass the understanding of the Old Testament authors and place the identity of the Messiah within the ancient Hebrew pictographs in such a way that the message could only be accomplished by a divine hand? This amazing little book reveals God as the author of the Old Testament with stunning evidence that only the most die-hard skeptic will deny. This little book reveals awesome discoveries in God's Word that simply defy any natural explanation. As you read, you will be stunned by the mysterious connection between the Book of Esther, written over 2,500 years ago, and the Nuremberg trials of Nazi war criminals in 1946. Read on and you will discover God's favourite number hidden mathematically within the Hebrew text, proving a divine hand behind the authorship of the Bible. Read on and wonder at the hidden message within the very name of God. See God's perfect maths played out in the rebirth of Israel in 1948. What do the Bible codes reveal concerning the Messiah? And who was it really on the cross of Calvary? These incredible discoveries and more point to the only conclusion possible. The Bible was authored from beyond our planet, beyond our solar system, beyond our universe, and even beyond time. It originated in eternity, and it sprang from the very heart and mind of God. I warmly recommend you to get my latest little book, God's Amazing Word. Available now from Amazon. Thank you so much for your time, and God bless you. What is the amazing link between the woman and the dragon of Revelation 12, the city of Jerusalem, and the year 2017? Did the blood moons of 1493-94, 1949-50, 1967-68 and 2014-15 really have any prophetic significance? My new book, The Blood Moon's Prophecy, Jerusalem and 2017, may provide you with some shocking answers to these questions. This book of 194 pages and illustrations will shock many people. Following on from my best-selling book Antichrist, the Vatican and the Great Deception, we further lift the curtain on amazing prophetic events that are taking place today as Israel prepares to build the Third Temple. Events about which many Christians are totally unaware. Why did the revived Jewish Sanhedrin visit Turkey to discuss the rebuilding of the temple, its future location and the coming of the Messiah? Amazingly, the Sanhedrin likened the Islamic Messiah figure, the Mahdi, to their idea of the Jewish Messiah, whose appearance they say is imminent. Did you know the architectural plans for the temple have recently been prepared? The priests are already in training. The instruments have been created, ready for their use in the coming temple rituals. But where is the Ark of the Covenant? Did the prophet Jeremiah hide it 2,500 years ago? And in recent years, has its location been discovered and kept secret until the temple is built? However, the prophets warned us Antichrist will come in the last days and desecrate a newly built temple in Jerusalem. This book also reveals the area from which many of the church fathers believed Antichrist will arise. Just how close are we to Antichrist's appearance and the return of Jesus Christ, Israel's true Messiah? The building of the temple in Jerusalem and the arrival of the Antichrist may be much closer than many believe. Who knows what the coming days will bring? Time is short, my friends. All history will finally come together with the fulfillment of the ultimate prophecy, the return of the Messiah, Yeshua. So heads up, watch the Middle East, because that is where it will all come to pass in the days and the years ahead. God bless you.